Here at the Coliseum for Game 3 of the World Series as the Athletics lead the series 2-0 over the Cubs as they won Game 1 and 2. And now here in Game 3, it's Kyle Hendricks with making his third start of the postseason, taking on J.R. Newman, also making his third start of the postseason. And in the bottom half of the first, the A's get things started with a drilled shot to center field as A.J. Pollock with a 2-out home run for the Athletics makes it a 1-0 lead. His fourth home run of the postseason goes 400 plus feet, and then the top half of the second, Tommy La Stella goes down looking on the K. And then he comes up in the top half of the second, it is Addison Russell, he goes down looking on the changeup. And then we move on to the bottom half of the third with Yangervis Solarte. He's going to slap one up the middle for a single. He's on first base, and that brings up none other than A.J. Pollock as he had a huge day. A.J. Pollock clobbers one into the left field seats. An absolute jack job by A.J. Pollock. A 2-run shot makes it a 3-0 A's lead. His fifth home run of the postseason. Second of the game goes 447 feet. And then in the bottom half of the fifth, the A's weren't done as they continue their power surge. Yangervis Solarte dead center field solo shot makes it a 4-0 A's lead, his 8th home run of the postseason. And then A.J. Pollock caps off his day with his third ding-dong of the day. A.J. Pollock makes it a 5-0 A's lead on his 6th home run of the postseason, third of the game. And then in the top half of the 6th, Newman comes out, strikes out Hayward. In the top half of the 7th, comes back out and continues to dominate, strikes out Emilio Sosa, the catcher. And then at the top of the 8th, Albert Amora would come to the plate for the Cubs. He would finally get them on the board with a solo shot of his own. He launches that in the left field seats, so it's a 5-1 Oakland lead now heading into the top half of the 9th. Not a save opportunity, so Alex Torres is in. He's going to get Bryant to pop up with 2 outs to first baseman Olsen. As that is the final on this one, the A's take a 3-0 lead in the series, and the Cubs are on the verge of being swept as the Oakland Athletics win Game 3 by a score of 5-1 over the Chicago Cubs, led by 3 home runs by A.J. Pollock. A huge day for him, as he is obviously player of the game. Other notables for the A's are Yangervis Solarte went 3 for 4 with a home run of his own. Kyle Schwarber went 2 for 4 with a double, and Brady Slayton went 2 for 4 as well. J.R. Newman is now 2-0 in the postseason, while Kyle Hendricks is now 2-1. 5-1 Oakland is your final. That's going to wrap things up here for Game 3 of the World Series. We'll see you next time here for Game 4. I've been your host, Jerseyborn, and I'm saying goodbye.
Those I fade away. They'll all look at me and say, hey, look at